Hello and welcome to another video. Today we'll be having a look at this. It's a TV tuner for digital TV for the Nintendo DS. It was released exclusively in Japan, never released abroad, which is a bit of an interesting device. It's designed to be a cheap TV tuner that you could plug into your Nintendo DS console and that you could use to watch live TV on your DS. Now of course I'm in Australia and in Japan, so I don't expect them to be compatible, so I don't expect to actually be able to watch any TV on this, but I think it's an interesting thing just to have and to have a look at. I'll open this up. There we go. The DS here just to try it out as well. So just looking at the box, so it's an officially licensed product. It's got Nintendo logo there. Actually have been made by Nintendo, I'm not sure. It's got a specific Nintendo part number, so it might actually be an official Nintendo product. So looking at the front, it looks like it's originally sold for 6,800 yen in the store called Yamada, so it's at $70. So it would cost you about $70 to be able to watch television on your DS. And it says Nintendo 3DS DSi LL, which is the Japanese name for the DSi XL. TSI, DS Lite, and DS. I'm not sure exactly what this is saying. I think this says that it's compatible with these models, or generally the opposite. But I assume not, because it's got a DS Lite on the cover, so it'd be a bit weird if it wasn't compatible with the DS Lite. So I'm going to assume that says it's compatible with all these models. I'm assuming that little text there just says that it's not compatible with the 3D function on the 3DS. And you can use it to watch 2D television. Okay, open this up. Not at least this stuff that's still in packaging. These are some suction cups. And here we have looks like it's a cable, got a headphone jack on that side. And I don't think it attaches. I don't think there's anything else on the other side I can see. Might be some sort of antenna with these bits acting as antenna. It looks like it's got the Nintendo DSTerebi through the plastic. It says Nintendo right there. So it looks like it definitely is an official Nintendo product. It is manufactured by Nintendo themselves. Okay, so a little booklet. This is a little guide, I assume, TV guide or setup guide. Probably setup guide because TV schedules change all the time. This looks like that it's a sort of antenna of sorts, and it attaches to the suction cups. There's a little setup guide, tells you how to use it. Inside there's some more setup instructions, and I'm still missing out on the actual thing that plugs into the DS. So it's probably in this side. There we go. Here's the diagram. It looks pretty much like the same thing. So it's got a little cartridge that plugs in. White, same color that you get for the DSi exclusive cartridges and the 3DS cartridges. Of course, this one can fit in and work with anything, with any DS at least. You've got some instructions in there as well. Small button for something, and I'm sure that's to detect where it's inserted. It looks like the antenna plugs in there, because this little gold piece is saying that you don't get on like Wi-Fi connected in for the Wi-Fi cards in laptops. As you can see on top, it says Nintendo patent pending NTR 016 made in Japan. And this part that sticks out, as you can see, is the antenna. It says to pull them out and then put them at a 90-degree angle from each other. It's got little parts that go like that. So it's in the dual stages. So let's plug this into the Nintendo DS and try this out. So here's just a regular Nintendo DS Lite. Okay, I'm just going to put it in. So that just goes over the edge just to, I guess, secure it. There's a big lump of mass in the end. And this will have to bend that way. So let's open it up. So I guess if you want to open the screen any further, you need to push that down. Turn it on. There's no DS card inserted, so that's a bit of a concern. I'll try it again and get back to you. I just pulled it out, and there's a little bit of a black from where the actual inside this port on the DS is sort of scratched stuff on it. So I'll try inserting it again, and hopefully we can manage to get it to work. Okay, so I just figured out this button here actually tracks that black piece on the side, and actually need to use that to remove it, because otherwise it doesn't actually pull out. So I think that might be a bit of a security feature to keep it in. I'm not sure if maybe it just doesn't just stay in by itself as well. Okay, so it's very fiddly to get it actually show up. I've had it show up a few times, but it just disappears shortly afterwards. So I'm going to angle that so you can see it. And basically the procedure that you need to do is try to get it to show up. But there we go. I'll try and leave it just like that now. Trying to bump it because I had it on and then I placed it down and it went away again. Which is very fiddly. So I'll launch. As you can see, it's got the sort of splash screen. Looks like it's got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 8, which I assume are different channels. So yeah, based on the name, because you want NHK, and this is this one now top screen as well. I'm not sure what that says. I think that's how you select it. I'll rotate this box. So I think this means there's no television station available. And this is how you select different stations. When you select one, it tries to find it, then it won't. Let's just select and start, see what they do. All this changes the direction of viewing, so you can have it sort of like a handheld mode, I guess. So it doesn't look like any of these will work, which I didn't expect them to, but we continue going through the documentation. We've got this little leaflet, guide to, which looks like it's a way to set up different channels, I guess. Got different viewing, different ways of viewing. So you can have like a cropped mode to fit the 16:9 image on video, or you can have black bars. So you can also change the brightness of the video you're watching. And the next card is just a safety card. There's don't do any of these things. General warnings. This is another little card to send away. Looks like there's nothing else in the box, so I guess that's it for this video. If you liked the video, don't forget to like the video, comment down below any thoughts you had, and subscribe so you miss any future videos.